I've been having conversations with my fucking self. In need of help, I try to focus on my mental health. If I'm not in this game, then I don't have time for procrastination. Screaming motherfuck, rest in relaxation. I'm tired of waiting. Lord, I'm suicidal, nigga, can't you tell? I cut my wrist up, watch it drip while screaming fatty well. Don't touch my body, let me burn it, fire leave me still. I grab a crucifix and say a prayer, going straight to hell.
Why you got a motherfucking problem with a nigga that will push it to the limit with the effort he was giving deliverance and living out of my context? Perplexed by an intelligent type of concept, I navigate a conversation. My topics they tend to very various, complicated essentials. I document with a pencil to put it up in a file, record a record. Alright, you ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? Ever bust a nigga head with the black lead pipe? When the blood start to gush, it's coming out in a rush. That's a pretty vicious vision you're giving. I'm getting vivid, depicting definite sin. It's a lot of with inconsistency. If you ever pay attention, you'll probably think I'm demented. The mental case who's dependent on many antidepressants, suppressing the present feelings I have as I confessing. I'm looking at the prescription like a motherfucking present. Presented as effervescent, authenticated my message. The method in which I use, I pray is never confused. The page is battered and bruised from the way my lyrics fuse. Get a hold of my pain, try to use it as a muse. A tool to entertain, in vain for the amused. I'm a semi-automatic with static, I let them have it. The bullet fire sporadic, the shell fall in the casket. The burning flesh of a bastard in preparation for wretched. The rigor mortis I'm writing is rummaging through your arteries. Autograph with an asterisk, notarized with authority. And all my shit is different, I'm giving written deformities. Formulated a plan for avoidance of the conformity. And I can put the course in the corner of dormitories. Deploring that negativity, giving in your fragility. Lyrically my ability, showing all my agility. Indiscriminate killer who's never spinning intimately. Reminisce with a riddle, the ritual of any empathy. Emphasizing your sympathy through the sound of a symphony. Purifying the soul, conflicted by my omissions. Sadistic but realistic and not materialistic. This motherfucker is gifted a talent for taking words and nouns and adverbs and making a backflip. Blue cane crank kick with a different type of twist. Up protagonist ain't alive and the villain try to survive as he salivates over bodies that serenade with a hatchet and leave him down in the cell of the definition of ratchet. They capture imagination with captivating dysmorphia. Consequence of the pain you contain inside of your orifice. Do you want any more? This mortifying your pulse and the palpitates with the goriness. Introduction to maker, I can show you what the glory is. Speak on the salvation, I preach with a pride motive. Let these motherfuckers know it. Lord, I'm suicidal, nigga, can't you tell? I cut my wrist up, watch it drip while screaming fatty well. Don't touch my body, let me burn it, fire leave me still. I grab a crucifix and say a prayer, going straight to hell. I'm nothing more than a nigga with attitude. MC run yellow, Dre easy and cube. I'm showing some gratitude, testing your aptitude. Look at the game and I gain a conclusion. It's all an illusion, the water's diluted. You sipping that juice and your mind been polluted by these convoluters and losers. I'm taking that situation and I try to defuse it. Man, fuck that, I'ma take a time bomb. But I heard they got the motherfucking evidence. They must have found a body hidden in my residence. It wasn't for the money, had a pocket full of precedents. I said I give a fuck and make it evident. They found it with a ripped eyes out, eyes on with a top hat. Blood up on my rug, so you know you gotta stop that club. So for the alpaca, motherfucker better block that.
That's $25,000 alpaca. You block that shit.
Ha! And what you thought that I was finished, the minutes replenish whatever you motherfuckers giving, reliving. I made a tape about religion, but that was pride of what you currently hearing. Discernment, the secret, deleted to keep it defeated. I needed and never retreated, irrever defeated. Your mind is depleted. I'm trying to find a frequency, juvenile my delinquency. I do it for respect, not fame. If you want me to be honest, then I don't wanna be sane. I've been speaking with the voice that lives inside of my brain, contained to exclaim. But how do you maintain? I need a divine deity, looking for my identity, but all I wanted was a piece of mind and serenity. Finding up in the melody, I created a remedy, hoping they give me clemency. Flow is moving a Hennessy, and when I'm dead and gone, I just pray that you remember me, my God.
I've been having conversations with my fucking self. In need of help, I try to focus on my mental health. If I'm not in this game, then I don't have time for procrastination. Screaming motherfuck, rest in relaxation.